Yeah, I will now. Bro, it's streaming. Yes. Yes.
But he just called saying it's not online. Hold on.
But it's on my broadcast because I tried to.
The 14th one is still live.
Yeah, but I tried to fix that, and now it's this. I'm trying to fix
so
it.
Just going on the same stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I changed the broadcast.
You changed the broadcast.
Yeah, but it didn't change it automatically.
Okay, well it's online. They just didn't change the broadcast.
Can you, Ray? Can you maybe? Do you have the login access to the YouTube channel?
No, Johan's got it.
Because
There should be post-its here with all the logins. Is this thing on?
Yes, it is on. What's that called? I really wanted to fix this.
Das ist die GroKo! Das ist die GroKo! Video's on the commentary and there's a guy behind the camera right now.
Okay, welcome everyone and our viewers. Sorry for the few problems, few technicalities. First time today that we're trying to use these streaming settings while we're off with the second game. The second 15s for 1880s playing today. The second side of the Munich club. We're hosting Munich, a good team, good culture over there in Bavaria. And the number 15 has found a great kick just now. But we're going back. We got offside is the call from the referee. So we're back here. Probably Chris Hennig will try to put the ball out. So line up for Frankfurt on the 5-meter line. Line-up throw for Frankfurt. The rolling maul is going. Frankfurt is still on attacking, very strong attacking position. Ball at the back, Chris Hennig. Ball short. Beats his defender out on the outside, and he scores the first try of the match. So 5-0 is a score now. I'm asking the viewers to let me know if the echo is still present. Oh, it was no try. Sorry.
No try. Sorry.
No try, but
No
Vince
try, but
regathers the
Vince
ball.
regathers the ball.
So Frankfurt still on attack.
Frankfurt still on attack.
Good counteract by Munich.
Counteract by
though.
Munich, though.
Strong pack, but the
Strong
penalty
tag,
is
but the
called.
penalty is called.
Quick tap and go. On the bullet.
Okay, thank you. Thank the viewers for letting me know that Echo's still working on it
to fix it.
I'm asking the viewers to kindly let me know if the
echo is gone.
Advantage now
Advantage
in
now
the meantime for Frankfurt.
Ball
Guard
the back.
For Chris.
For
Chris, he puts a good cross kick. Good air contest. No advantage. So we're going back to the penalty to 1880. Echo's still there. I'm sorry. I can apologize to our viewers. JC, I've already muted all the mics. Only my mic is working at the moment. Now it's fixed. Thank you, JC, for the input. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, JC. We love our viewers to be attentive and participative like that. Thank you, JC, for your positive input. Yes, JC. Yes, JC is watching all the way from New Zealand. JC, I hope you're doing fine, mate. So back to the game. Apologies to our viewers. I was a little bit distracted from due to these technicalities that we were having on our side. So it's landed to Munich inside their own half. Good a position here that they probably will look to kick the ball and exit. So they carry. Chris, good tackle, good strong carry by Munich as well. The ball is quick. Advantage to Munich. Hands in the ruck. And we just want to inform our viewers that my beloved commentating partner, his name is Fraser Hasty, is here.
Also known as Big Tasty.
He's here to join us. He's going to do the technical commentating bit of the game, and I would like to introduce him. We'd like to introduce him.
Hello everyone, good to join you today in this sunny afternoon.
Beautiful afternoon here in Frankfurt.
Watching the second team here underway. I have to say, strong teams here. Recognise many faces, some former 1880 players on the Munich side. Good to see some of the boys coming back. Quite a few of our players as well have featured for the first team this season, just before the winter break, so it's good to see them get a good run out. Some of the young boys as well.
Yeah, anybody that needed some game time is on the field today, having a jam. Ball comes out. Oh, it's a good line by Munich's number 12. Great offload and then under the sticks.
Oh, and just to hold you there, it's been called back for a forward pass on the score. And from what I could see, that looked like a call from the touch judge. Big call.
Lovely to see the touch judges getting involved in the game. Always lovely to see.
And Johannes, actually, the touch judge there, he's recently just passed his A license as well. So he's been putting that to great use. Obviously, with that certification, allowing to make the big calls in the games.
So the podium is 1880s, Valleys. Should be the first scrum of the day. Strong scrum by our boys. Ball comes out. Chrissy bangs it long and it's a great kick. Munich's 15 has to backpedal. It's gonna take him one. Get great footwork from the. That could have been a high tackle by the 1880s player. These boys are playing bravely, I must say. The kick is by Bruno. Chris Hennig now is out wide, but Shaw knocks his offload. So line out to Munich inside their own half.
I have to say kudos there to Sasha. Probably found himself in unknown territory. Bear in mind he's a hooker there. But he reacted severely well, got the offload away into Chris, and yeah, some great inspiration from the hooker there.
Great inspiration and adaptation skills by Sasha.
Purple Bugler. I have to say as well, earlier on it was slightly overcast, clear skies though, blue skies ahead and 16 degrees according to the stats over here, so the boys will certainly be feeling that after a couple of weeks of colder temperatures.
What a day to play some good rugby. Munich attacks from their own half, they're brave and the attack is a good looking one. Good tackle by Duarte. Messy rock, but Munich keeps the ball, keeps possession. Cheeky kick, and it's still on play. Still in play.
Work to do here. Okay.
1880 looking to find a good clearance.
That was prime Ronaldo.
Prime Sunday League first touch. And then Munich are attacking.
I have to say, Munich have come here to play. They're shipping the ball left to right here. Lovely touches with the feet. Good counter attacks, good carries. They've come here to play some good footy.
And that's what we love to see, Fraser.
That we do.
Chance for counter. Oh, that's a great. I was literally about to say it, but the ref was quicker than me, and it's a holding on penalty to 1880. So good passage of play in defense from our boys, but also a very good looking attack by Munich. Reminds us that they're here to play footy, and it's a great kick by Chris. It finds a very good territorial gain off that kick. So attacking lineup for our boys. Let's see if they can make the most out of this chance. The throw is on the second block, but it's stolen by the Munich's players. They're looking to exit here. The kick is high and short. A contestable kick. Shaw is under pressure. The ball comes off of them, but it's gone backwards. So we retain the possession. Duarte picks the ball up and goes on his own. Good. The offload was good, but the referee saw a knock on, a forward pass of that offload.
Give it to him, Laurel!
So the put-in will be for Munich. Bro, if I put my the put-in is for Munich. Defensive scrum here will be the second scrum of the day. Strong push by our boys, and it will be a reset.
So far, it's been a very tight affair. The stats here are showing a possession percentage of 60% in favour of 1880, but it's still much closer. Territory game, we've been in their half. This is the 8th visit to their half, so yeah, hopefully we can start capitalising and making some points.
The ball comes out loose. Munich's played and he's through, number 13 with a shoulder. He shows great pace. He kicks the ball to himself. Puts out 15 under pressure. Messy kick. Oh,
fumbled with Laddie.
Interesting passage of play, but the referee has said we're going back to that first knock on. He should have played the advantage there, the referee, in my humble opinion.
I would say though, Edo, I don't know if you agree with me here, but it's two very, very sophisticated attacks from Munich.
Yeah.
Perhaps they should have scored both, but they've scored none.
Let me tell you, Fraser, every time I agree with you. There won't be a single occasion when I will disagree with you, mate. You know we're on the same wavelength. That's a proven fact. But yes, sophisticated passages of play here displayed by both sides.
I would say a well-tailored analysis from Munich before they've played us, I'd say.
Yeah, it's an entertaining game. A lot has happened, but funnily enough, the scoreboard is still 0-0.
Yeah, it's a big moment here. Penalty given under the post on the 22. Do they go for points, get something on the board? What
it
would you
definitely
say?
Seems so, yes. The tee is already on the field, and we'll remind our viewers the rule. Once the tee is on the field, you can't change your mind. You have to take the chance to take the 3 points. Interesting decision here, but I would say the right one. It's about time to move the scoreboard.
As they often say in rugby, it's about keeping that scoreboard ticking over.
So, concentration for Munich's number 10.
It's a clean strike.
It's a clean strike. It's a low strike, but it goes through. So up go the flags, and it's 3-0 to Munich. The away team here has come here to play bravely, play fearless, and have some fun out there. And that's what we love to see. Let's see how our boys will respond to this change of momentum, if they will be able to change the momentum to their side. So it's kickoff to come for Chris Hennig, number 10.
That's a nice restart, great height. Slightly too long, out in the full.
It's directly out. So let's see what Munich will decide to do.
I think Chris there hopefully looking up to the skies to blame the wind. However, he has chosen a day where there is in fact no wind. So that would just be a poor kick overall.
I would say to Chrissy, well done, mate. Always blame the wind, even if it's non-existent. Always blame the wind, mate.
A good athlete always blames his tools.
A good athlete, a good sportsman never takes accountability of his own action. Not at all. Everybody knows this. It's a strong push by Munich's. by Munich's pack. So the ball comes out. It's a good defensive line by our boys. They put a lot of pressure on their attack. Messy ball. Oh, it's a penalty, never released.
Might need a small stoppage here. It looks like Chris Howells, I believe, is down, complaining with an impact on his knee.
So the referee has called time off.
But Chris looks all good. I think in the industry we just call that one taking a breather.
Technical term there.
And just whilst there's water being brought onto the pitch today, I just want to shout out to our sponsors, Meller Sunglasses. Obviously putting forward the specs to both myself and Edo, allowing us to see the game with HD quality and being able to commentate that much better. Thank you.
Thank you, Mela, for sponsoring, for making this thing happening. So time is still off, waters are still running.
Boys benefiting here from a rather lengthy water break, I may add. But as I said, the weather is warm, the sun is shining. We've not been so used to this the last couple of weeks, so yeah, boys may be adapting to the seasonal change.
So Munich's 10 kicks the ball out. It's going to be their line out inside our own half. Attacking position here for them. And it seems like the momentum is still on Munich's side. So let's see what they can do from here. Roughly 35 meters out from our try line.
And I have to say here, from a tactical perspective, both teams, interesting lineups. The Munich team seem to have gone for some sort of diamond formation off 9 here. Let's see what the juice is. Oh, that's a strong carry.
That's a strong carry by number 13. It's the third time that he breaks the line. Definitely a player that must be watched.
Another strong carry. They're making lots of yards here.
And they also have the advantage. We are offside. The ball comes out wide. Great step. Oh my God. Munich's 15 shows some great footing there.
Oh, that is from Lyle. Great tackle there.
Tackle from Lyle. Munich wants more. They go out wide.
There should be a try.
There should be a try here, and he's in.
It's given. It's given.
Well-deserved try by Munich.
I have to say, you can see the statistics have changed ever so slightly in the last 10 minutes, but all the territory's been with Munich. It's 80% to 20% in their favour. They've been within our half there for 6 minutes. 6 minutes straight. And they're managing just to carry that momentum over onto some points on the board. They took the 3. It seems to have been the right decision. It's now 8-0 with the kick to come.
Yeah, great passage of play, great attack they showed. But our boys, to be honest, a little bit undisciplined in our defensive line in terms of legality of what they were doing. They were penalized for offside, but also the defensive line looked a little bit staggered as far as I'm concerned.
Discipline is something they need to work on. We talked about this last week. Something they need to work on.
It's almost like a trademark of 1880, isn't it, Fraser?
I would say so. I'd say also as well, I'm looking at this team right now, and it is a young team. Maybe perhaps plenty of wisdom to learn as they mature. But yeah, certain individuals there, a young team, maybe it's just something a little too eager to make an impact.
Exactly. Them boys are eager to show what they can do. Just take a few steps back, boys. That's all you need. Just take a few steps back. So Chris Hennig is ready to kick off again. Hopefully it will be a better one, eh?
Let's hope the wind's not gusting like it did with that last kick. He's going for a distance approach this time. And it's paid
And
off
it's a
rather
great hit
well.
by was it Lyle?
Yeah, maybe it was.
Was it Lyle? Nah,
It was.
I would say it was Vincent Meyer.
I'll tell you what, if that was Lyle, the ruck was as messy as his bedroom.
And that's a great way to put it, Fraser. Oh, messy kick by Munich. And it's a great attacking chance here for our boys. We must make the most out of this.
And as far as a slice kick goes, I don't know if you could slice it any more than that.
We're 10 meters out. All we need is a clean throw by our Sasha. And unfortunately we don't get it. Munich regathers the ball. They're looking to exit here. It's a box kick. Shaw it's directly out. The ball was already out. Oh, that's a harsh call by Shaw, for sure.
Man, sure, I'd love to see an action replay of that. I don't know if we can bring that up on the screen. But perhaps his foot must not have been in touch. He caught the ball and then stepped out.
That's unfortunate about our winger.
Oh, promising territory.
The
gains
call
here.
is holding on. So we still have yet another chance. Yeah, clever decision making here by Chris Hennig. He said to his forwards, "Let's go for the scrum, boys." But it looks like he's gonna kick it out instead. And a great turn of events.
That was an internal dilemma.
Internal dilemma.
Full conversation with himself.
As
there.
our viewers may know, internal debates within the team happen all the time and consistently throughout the whole game. It's a great kick by Chrissy. It has put us 5 meters away from the try line. We truly need a clean throw, Sasha, here. Almost as clean as your swag, please. Almost as clean as your outfit. And it's another poor throw by Sasha. So next passage of play will be a scrum to Munich.
This is what I previously mentioned. Munich with that 80% territory for that 6-minute period in this first
Sorry,
half.
Fraser. Let me correct you. 82.3%.
Oh, okay. Apologies. That's an increase there. But that 82.3% territory in the first half they had, and they've got the 8 points from it. If you correlate that to ourselves, we've just not got any points on the board, and we've been stuck in their 22 for at least 4 minutes now. Referee just making sure it's a solid set here, taking authority as he should.
The put-in is for Munich.
Oh,
Big push by our boy. That's what we want to see. And the penalties is to 1880.
That is formidable.
That's pure oxygen for our boys. Let's go for the scrum, boys. I would suggest here.
And you can see Chris there just yelling over there to the hooker, "Let the boys cook."
Let the boys cook. Please, Chrissy, talk some sense into our forwards. We go for the tap. And this is still a good
Oh,
decision. Lenny carries hard, a little bit too upright.
The man mountain. He was putting a good tackle there on him there.
And number 9, Valley distributes. The ball is for Vincent, comes out the back. Chris Hennig. Oh, it's obstruction. The call is obstruction, so the penalty is to Munich, and once again we can't make the most out of our chances.
Just the link up there between young Vince and Chris there just wasn't quite as he wanted it to be. But yeah, it's a new partnership. Vince often a back row, trying to fit in at 12 today. He does fancy himself as a little bit of a Sonny Bill Williams at times. But yeah, let's see if he can put it into action today.
Yeah, it's almost his forbidden dream to play centre, isn't it?
And there is a reason why he doesn't play there.
And there's a reason why it's forbidden. But Aiden, the player coach said, "There you go, mate. Vince, have a run."
It seems to be
Have a go, mate.
an in-family feud, I believe, between himself and Artur. Vince has always found it deeply painful that he is the forward in the family, and Artur is allowed to be the flair player 9.
Nothing wrong to be being a forward. Nothing wrong with being a forward.
Amen.
Not sure what happened here, but the scrum is ours, and that's what we want to see. The put-in is to 1880. Valley R9 is ready to
That's a good scrum
navigate us here. The ball comes out. Risky pass by Vince. The ball bounces, but we retain possession with Duarte. But unfortunately, he steps out of bounds.
And it's almost as if Vince is earpieced up to us there, Edo. Everything we've just said, he's just put into action there. He went for the high risk, high reward pass, and it didn't pay off. And questions must be asked, would Artur have made that pass?
I would love to say to Vincent right now in this moment, Vincent, I'm sorry, but some dreams must remain dreams.
Amen, sister.
Back to the flanker, mate. It's a good line out, but he knocks it on.
Fumble.
You see, but that's probably why Munich is winning this game at the moment. Their set pieces, especially especially lineouts wise, has been solid and consistent.
Very true. But I just get that feeling that we are knocking on the door here. As I say, it's been a sustained period of possession from 1880. Still in the Munich half, they've yet to leave it. But yeah, just chasing those first points of the game. That's a nice nudge. I think he's identified slower paced fullback there. And the referee's brought that back to where the ball was kicked for a penalty. I believe it's not being onside.
At this stage, I would say, let's have a go, Chrissy. You know, let's move the scoreboard. Get 3 points on that scoreboard for us. And it looks we're going to go for the scrum. I'll still back that call because our scrum has been looking very solid. I would like to address the comment from our beloved viewer Oliva. Sorry if I butchered your name, mate. You have a difficult name to pronounce. He's asking, but could they do it on a cold, rainy day, on a cold, rainy night in Stoke?
It's a solid question.
It's a solid question, mate. Personally, I've never been to Stoke.
And nor will you probably ever go.
There's not much to see out here. But Fraser, what would you say about that? You coming from Scotland,
I mean,
you must know way more than me.
Scotland is still a different country, but Yeah, Stoke is one that is known worldwide for cold, rainy nights.
I apologise, Fraser. My geography wasn't my best subject at school.
That's all good. Low-key racism that's sometimes permitted. But yeah, I mean, it would be a very different game. Let's put it that way.
And I would like to address the other comment by Oliver, saying that our number 3 got hair like prime Calvert-Lewin. Sorry, Oliver, we're all millennials here. We don't know who Calvert-Lewin is, unfortunately.
Edo just showing a severe lack of ball knowledge there. That would be Calvert-Lewin, but yeah, he's he is a sublime striker for Everton Football Club, also capped by England.
But when?
2017.
Oh, damn.
So he is a good-looking geezer, I must ask.
Calvert-Lewin.
There we go.
I apologise to Everton's fans. I sincerely apologise to them. But back to our game.
Lenny firing out the line like the man mountain he is. What a hit.
Calvert-Lewin with a great tackle. But Munich retains possession, and let me tell you, Fraser, they look confident out there.
Yeah, they do.
With the ball in their hands. But unfortunately they stepped out of bounds, but we're gonna go back to the advantage. They play quick, but it's off the mark. Come on, man, you have to go back.
That was sly. What a sly dog.
But you know what? Why not? Why not try it out?
One thing I think we've got to question at this point is the defensive line perhaps need to work slightly harder. Our back 3 at the minute is made up of a 7-2 and a 1. It's not exactly who you want in those positions.
So attacking lineup for Munich here. The lineup has been solid.
Oh, great touch from Lyle there.
consistent.
That was incredible stuff.
And obviously complains the ball and the way it bounces. Of course it's a ball's fault.
That's one thing about the rugby ball. You just can't predict it. It's unpredictable. The bounce of a rugby ball, unpredictable. Well, let's see what Munich do here off the top. Lovely seeds. Oof, good catch in the end.
Great tackle by Lyle though.
Wow. He has been playing around today, I have to say.
Yeah, he has been playing pretty today. Yes, his first touches of his feet has been very set to watch.
And even Lyle coming from South Africa, you can tell he's probably still feeling the heat. He's decided to go for the school sock approach, and he's pulled those little bad boys right up to his shins.
But our boys defend well here, and the lineup is ours. The position, the territorial location seems like a run to kick situation. Let's see what our playmaker Chris Hennig will decide to do. Chris, worth mentioning, he has made his debut in the rec competition this year. Represented his country Germany against Holland and Switzerland. Only 19 years of age, he has shown what he can do at the highest level.
I'd say excellent showings in both those games.
Played very, very confidently, both offensively and defensively. Which is
a mature head and young shoulders, I think, is what you would put that down to.
Yes.
And just with another brief stoppage
almost an adult's head on a teenage body.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah. A teenage girl, perhaps, also.
The ball comes out on Munich side. The chip over the top. It's a great decision.
The bounce is in favour.
The bounce is. Luck favours the brave, as they say, and they are gonna be in.
That's got to be a score.
Oh, he knocks the ball over the line. This is
huge.
This is a dramatical game, full of drama.
I'm not sure who that is, but someone literally put their life in the line there to prevent that from going over the line. And just while there is a small stoppage in play, just want to thank Timaz for producing the boys some sausages for a lovely barbecue to enjoy the game and the spectacle. So thank you, Timaz. Thanks for organising the lovely wurst. And I'm looking forward to tucking into one myself.
Very well said, Fraser. Must be mentioned. Very well done. So the time's back on, and it's a 1880 scrum. They will definitely look to kick the ball out. JC is surprised that the sun is shining. JC, mate, so are we. So are we. It's been a couple of last couple of weeks have been pretty tough. Cold weather, and it's just so lovely to see such a nice and lovely day here in Frankfurt today.
Apologies for that prolonged silence there. That first actually turned out to be rather spicy with that harissa, and it has knocked my socks off.
It is a spicy boy, isn't it, Fraser? It's hard to handle.
Too right, Edo. Damn.
Bro, just kick it down the middle. Down the middle.
Whoop. Fladdy doing his best impression of a basketball hoop there. Letting that go for his arms for a three-pointer.
But he carries well though after the little razzle-dazzle. The little ricochet. So Munich is still on attack. The box kick, almost kind of chip style, and the bounce is in favor to them. They regather the possession. They're still here knocking at our doors. Good defensive pressure by our boys though. We push them backwards. Decided to play off 9. Good carry, and it's a penalty rolling on the ground. Vince plays it quick, and then he kicks it. No way. If it's straight out.
What?
Oh, and the referee said enough of this.
And Vince there clapping that kick, hoping that people wouldn't notice what he just did.
Should have just kicked it straight away. Vincey, come on, mate.
And talking about the squad there, something we didn't touch upon there was actually the depth we have on the bench.
Yeah, we have a heavy bench. Some heavy hitters ready to come onto the field and show what they got.
Some big laddies. Keep the stream on, yeah? There we go. 30 minutes recorded.
So we're gonna keep to our viewers. We're just gonna say thank you for watching. It's halftime break. We're gonna keep the stream running, but we're gonna mute the audio. So see you in roughly 15 minutes.
food's getting cooked in a bit, so
Thank you.
be patient with that.
And we're off once again. Chris Hennig will we'll kick the ball out. The lineup will be 1880s. Change in the hooker throwing department. Chris Howells will be the thrower this time. Let's see if something will change, and it does. But the throw is not straight still. So it's going to be a scrum with for Munich once again. Our lineups today have been very not up to standard. Our boys need to do better than this. So put in for Munich.
Get one over back. This is so good.
You listening to it?
Yeah. You're in the happy place, eh?
Yes, I am.
Strong scrum by Munich. They keep it steady. Number 12 will carry for them. I would like to...
Oh, here we go.
It's a holding on penalty to our boys, but I would like to remind our viewers that Munich's number 10 has gone off the field due to injury, which is a big loss to the Munich side.
Interesting tactics here. Chris has gone from the kick. I presume he has advantage. I am correct.
And he's saying you're always correct, Fraser.
Thank you.
So we go back to the advantage. Penalty kick, it's an interesting position. They could take the 3 points. We need to move that scoreboard, don't you think, Fraser?
Absolutely. As we said before, it's points on the board are vital at this stage of the game.
But 1880 once more. Lenny carries in. Sorry, I apologize. What's his name again?
That's a huge seed.
Duarte regathers the ball and he gives another platform to attack.
And having a quick look at the team here, apologies Eduardo if you've already said, but the substitutions seem to have come on at half time and they've made a great impact so far.
Yeah, I already mentioned our viewers that we had a change in the hooker throwing department. Valley with the grabber through. Brave from our number 9, but unfortunately we have to go back. And it's going to be a scrum to Munich.
Oh,
it's a 22 drop kick.
That's nice.
It's a good kick, but it's a bit of a crazy passage of plays. I was convinced it was going to be a scrum to Munich, but instead they decided to. Now we're going to take the 22 drop kick out. Thank you very much, sir. So another chance for Chris Howells to get the first successful line out, and so it is. Ball comes out clean, it goes out to back. Chris Hennig, beautiful pass to Aiden. Oh shit. Bro, no. No, it's working.
Sure?
Yes. I'm 100% sure. Great line break by Aiden, the player coach of the second team. So we are on a strong attacking position here. Aiden with a number 22. Lenny carries hard. Still, the carry is too upright. Munich's trying to push him back, push him backwards. and it's going to be a scrum to Munich. As I said, you have to carry low, Lenny, you know that. Come on, mate. So once again, numerous attacking chance for our boys, but we can't pull through.
Just to remind the viewers at home, it is 8-0 in favour of Munich. But once again, we find ourselves in their half, not only in their half, pretty much 5 metres out from their line. Seems to be a little bit of shenanigans going on at the scrum here.
And we did see a lot of shenanigans indeed today.
And as I said in the first half, the ref has taken his authority at this scrum, slowing it right down to make sure the set is clean.
The kick is long, but it doesn't go out. Aiden Dixon regathers fairly easily.
Oh,
As Pista makes a great pass out wide. Duarte carries hard.
Carry.
Strong carry by Duarte.
Running like an ox.
Youngster. Just come off the under 18 side last year, and he's doing very well for the seconds. Our boy Vali puts a grabber through.
Oh.
And the ball goes over the deadline.
Well,
Once again,
talking about substitutions there, you can see Aiden with the instant impact, playing him fullback, looks like, taking the ball in a stride, lovely step, lovely hands.
lovely line break just previously.
Very nice.
As we mentioned, he's the player coach of this team.
Humbly putting himself on the bench, maybe add.
He's a humble one, he is.
And if we just keep an eye on Sasha yet again dropping deep, this ball could find his way to him.
Trying to land one of his trademarks drop kicks off the drop goal line.
Oh Lord, that's a 50.
What a nudge by Aiden Dixon! It's a 50-22 for the player coach, number 21. He has brought a great impact onto the field coming off the bench.
And if I saw that correctly, I'm quite sure as the ball left his boot there, he threw the "Soo" celebration in there. Sway.
Sweet!
And the crowd thoroughly enjoyed that one, may I say.
All 15 people watching.
15 too many, perhaps.
So we have yet another attacking chance. The previous runner was a successful one. Let's see if we can keep the positive streak going, and we do. We go for the rolling maul. Chris Howes claims the ball at the end of the rolling maul.
Let's see what Vince is going to pull out his sleeves here. It looks like the 9 should be hitting him at 12. Will he carry hard, or will he throw the release ball out to 10?
I strongly hope for the first mentioned, Fraser.
Oh, it's the latter.
He did. It's the latter. But Duarte carries hard. Aiden Dixon once more. Brave offload.
Aiden just momentarily forgetting what team he's playing for. Passes to a Munich player.
And that happens because light blue and bright red are two very similar colors as well.
I'm telling you, the sun does funny things.
Everyone has been talking about
But still, even with no points on the board, we still remain in the Munich half.
But as we mentioned previously, though, Fraser, we must make the most of these chances, don't you think?
Yeah,
we've been on the half for way too long, and yet the scoreboard is still nil. If we would have taken the chance to go for the sticks, it would have been a different story, Fraser. What would you say? What would you say about that?
Well, I mean, at the start, when you're making these poor decisions, you know, you can put it down to bad decision making. But I have to say, it's been rather consistent, and perhaps starting to fall into that silly Billy category.
And we love to silly around, don't we, Fraser?
Always.
No.
A good carry there from Munich, and they do have numbers like oh!
Great pass, Chris Hennig!
Chris Howells throwing
With the
it in.
manos of the Dios.
That was a full NBA denied from the slam dunk there. Oh, he's been given a cheddar. A slice of cheese has been given to Chris for that basketball deny slapdown.
It's not handball, Chris. You're playing footy today, mate.
And I would say, you know, props often don't find themselves in the wing, but it is Chris we're talking about here. Man of many talents.
Never-ending talent. So Munich kicked the ball out.
And just to add there, so that was a yellow card to one of our props, Chris Howells. It takes 1880 down to 14 men. Perhaps by the time Chris has walked from that side of the pitch to this side of the pitch, the 10 minutes will have passed, and he could be straight back on.
The game could have been well over already.
Perhaps onto the 18s game at 5:30.
Yeah, that boy walks slow, mate. We love him though.
Great lad. Man of the people.
Men of the people for the people.
And as we're just waiting here, there seems to be two balls on the pitch here. The referee's slightly unsure of what is going on around them. But 1880 do look to make a couple of substitutions. I do think that the yellow card has hindered this, as David, who is likely going to be coming on at prop, is probably going to have to delay this until the first scrum. It also looks like Rudolph will be coming on,
Which
played
is
well last week.
second cap in the black and red colours. Slow jog to come onto the field, the number 22.
Right, it's a straight South African swap. Lyle's had a game, he's coming off, and Rudolph straight on to replace him for that impact.
Also David, busy with the first team as well, has decided to have a jam today for the seconds.
And Lenny coming off is a big sub, he is a big
Ooh.
player for this.
That's an interesting decision, Fraser.
One would ask, who's going to carry the boats?
Levin, aka Calvert-Lewin, from now on. I still want to apologise to Everton's fans. Those that are watching, at least.
Of course. I mean, they have a brand new stadium, so they will be enjoying that.
So we'll see how the scrum, our scrum will look without Lenny on the field. Lenny has played a very good game. His carries were strong, but a bit too upright,
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned.
perhaps something Aidan puts into play for next week's walk-ons. No, he's given advantage.
Still good scrum by our boys. The ball comes.
Oh!
It's a good move by our boys. It's called ID.
And they should go right here, but I don't think they've seen the space. Referee's not happy.
Referee's not happy.
Oh, he's reaching to the pocket.
He calls time
Oh,
off.
he hesitated.
He's pointing at our players. Penalty to high tackle. High tackle. The card should have been given, as far as I'm concerned. So Chris Hennig looking to kick the ball out. It's a good kick.
Good nudge. Like to see it.
It's a decent kick.
Well,
So
as
we
you
have.
said, Edo, I mean, this could be the 13th time that has been mentioned in this game alone, but we are in the Munich half, and yet no points from the board, 8-0 down, and we have had at least 67% of that possession since the restart of this match.
77% point two. I must admit. I must add, Fraser. And we need to make something out of it.
Absolutely. I would say the subs have made a good impact so far, but yet to capitalise and put some points on those boards.
We have to make something out of these chances ASAP as possible.
And that seed from the hooker was quite spectacular.
We retain possession. The ball comes out the pocket. Chris Hennig decided to do everything on his own. Great dummy, great step. And this could be a chance for... Oh, he's butchered it.
Someone call the butcher shop, it's happened.
Oh, Chrissy, lad. I'll be quite frank with you, Fraser, and the viewers at home. I thought he was already under the sticks.
I think he should have gone himself. He did all the hard work.
He did an amazing passage of play, a great step to begin with. Something out of nothing. Great dummy.
As soon as he had the ball in hand and he made that gap, all I thought is the goose is loose.
But we retain the possession, Fraser. We're still on attack.
This is where we have to score though.
Valley complaining, not rolling away. We had the advantage.
What a line from David. Oh, it's a good tackle. It's a very, very good defense line.
The Munich boys putting their bodies on the line.
Very, very tight tactics. He seems to be keeping it on the jumper and running straight.
There he is,
And
David!
it seems to have paid off just like that.
Directly from Georgia. Stretches out and he gets his try. New score, 8-5 to Munich still, but our boys are showing that they're here to change the momentum of the game.
Absolutely. And David getting a meat pie, but as you said, we must add a Georgia meat pie at that.
They love meat pies in Georgia, let me tell you that.
And we don't know what that meat is, but it is meat.
Better not ask. Better not ask what
Don't
that
ask
is.
too many questions.
Don't ask too many questions, mate.
Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. That's probably the best thing to say.
Just eat, smile and look cute.
Amen. Lovely strike. Lovely strike.
Lovely strike by Chris Hennig.
Splits the post, brings the game to 7-8 in favour of Munich. And I had previously discussed about the weather. It is a very, very sunny day, and it's actually going to have to force me to put the shades back on. I did take them off. There was a comment made that they look like my grand's old glasses. But hey, you know what we say to the haters.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate, and I'm just blocking them out.
And let me tell you, Fraser, since we just remembered them during the first half, let's thank our sponsors, Mella,
Yep. Thank you,
to
Mel.
funding this and making this possible today.
And obviously we've gone for the animal print because apparently that is the fashion one the cool kids wear.
Exactly. We're off again. We retain possession, but unfortunately it's a penalty. Not sure what the call is here. It's holding on.
Oh, the T is on the pitch. They're going for points.
But the referee seems confident in his call.
And just whilst we're waiting for this kick to take place, just a little bit of inside knowledge. The Munich coach today, actually his son, had a very successful couple of seasons with 1880 the last couple of years. They do live through in the Munich area and they travelled through many times last year.
Yeah.
Bruno, who I believe is playing
Number 14.
Number 14 today, had a great game actually, I must add. But good to see some of our youth coming through, not only for 1880 but elsewhere throughout Deutschland.
Yeah, great lad. Great lad, Bruno. The kick is up.
That's a nice
And
match.
it's good. He loved it. Straight away, he turned as soon as he made contact. And new standings.
The ball just glided through those posts like a sashimi knife through paper.
11-7. So Munich has just done what we should have done just way earlier.
I tell you what, here again, look at this game. I really hope that Munich box kick this because Sasha yet again finds himself at fullback.
Leo Koch,
Oh,
another
Leo Koch.
1880 boys, gets tackled very well by Vincent.
A familiar name. Oh,
Leo Koch.
dreams do come true. The box kick straight into Sasha's safe, bearish hands.
Leo Koch has come here with the intention of cooking, so I would like to start a new hashtag, Leo Koch, lassen kochen.
And sorry, just I previously mentioned Bruno there, Bruno Zamola, and a great run there, left, right, and he got the offload away for a counter-attack. Great play for the Munich winger there.
So Munich wants more, they're still on attack, they play off 10. It's a good carry, but it's too upright, as we were mentioning the viewers again.
Well, this could be an old-fashioned maul. His knee has not touched the ground, it has held up. The referee should blow up for a scrum 1880.
Yes, there you go.
And that he has.
As we mentioned previously, in the case of our Lenny, when you carry too upright like that, that's the outcome that you might encounter. Carry low, set the base nice and quickly, and let's play some footy.
Let's play some damn footy.
So another substitutions for 1880. It's a change in the back row. New fresh legs.
Questions must be asked here about Chris's yellow. Can't be too long left on that. I think he's still just about made it to the other side of the pitch.
Great scrum from our boys. Surely when Valley decides to take it on his own, he makes some good meters. We still have the advantage.
I would love to see a one-on-one here with Aiden in the number 20 for Munich. Opportunity was on to see what Aiden can pull out a hat.
But we didn't capitalize off our advantage, so we most likely probably kick for touch from this part of the field. And since the time is off, no, time is back on, sorry. But I will take this chance anyways to read a comment from our viewers. Opinion about number five from Frankfurt, coming from Jaya Chan. Jaya Chan, that's a very important and great question. Number 5 is Niels Hultersmans. Strength and conditioning coach for the first team.
And I don't mean to trip you up here, but I think Nils might actually wear number 4 on this fine day. Number 5 perhaps could be his second row partner.
Oh, Fraser, thank you for correcting me. You see, you're never wrong.
Really, really wrong.
Karl Stavovi. Definitely butchering his name. I don't know Karl personally, sorry Jaya Chan. But I'm sure he's a great dude.
We're talking about Nils. He has played the whole game so far. Perhaps he's going to have to play the 80 looking at the bench here. And you just hope that he finds that second win from somewhere.
Yeah, a little bit shy performance by him today.
His one gym training session a month, perhaps not helping so well.
Scored a try last week.
And didn't he tell us? Didn't he tell us?
Half of Frankfurt knows about it.
Never mind Holland.
Oh, Jaya Chan has said, he's a beast, he's my cousin, that's why I asked. Thank you, Jaya Chan. We'd love to see our viewers getting involved in the comment sections. Please, don't be shy. Tell us what you think.
Absolutely, thank you for your comments. He's had a strong game, I'd say. Good in the set piece, good carrying, good defensive all round.
Duarte gets pushed back. Usually one of our stronger carriers.
The numbers are on. Okay.
Numbers are on. Passes out, goes out wide. Chance for Aiden Dixon.
It's a big moment. And fumbled. and fumbled.
The penalties, it's the 18. Aiden plays it quick, let him cook!
Oh, it is good defense.
It's great defense, great.
If they fancied it, the cross kick is on. Chris Hennig is one to throw a little flamboyant seasoning into his play.
Great urgency by the Munich players.
Oh my goodness, it's almost as if I know the boy.
Oh,
Just a lack of commitment on the wing. I would say the kick was on the money.
I would agree so. I would say so too, Fraser. You need to be braver there. You need to be braver.
You have to. You've got to, as I said, you've got to presume what the 10 is going to do.
You have to come with that puppy down.
Yeah,
Everybody knows that.
it has to be done. And the boy lacks severe riz of the pitch, but I tell you what, on the pitch, he brings that A game.
But we still had the advantage, so we're still on attack. Rudolph, good carry.
And that's a huge moment in this game, huge moment in the season for 1880. 7 points to 11.
And we have the score! David, directly from Georgia, with his double.
Yeah, and again, another mysterious meat pie.
Oh my
Score
God.
from David.
Mysterious, but they seem working. So
They taste good.
they do.
They taste
let
damn good.
me have some of that.
That's what she said.
So new score. 12-11. First time 1880 boys are on the lead today.
And doesn't it feel good?
So kick to come for Chris Hennig.
Big moment for Chris here, really to put his stamp on this game.
He has been striking it well all day long.
Let's see if this is going to be like a hot knife through butter. What a strike. And he's pulled it left.
He's pulled it left. No biggie, no biggie. 12-11 to our boys. First lead of the day. And we're enjoying it, we're loving it.
I'm having a great time. And all Chris has to worry about is next to Arbeit, as they'd say. Next job for those that struggle with the Deutsch.
Thank you, Fraser. We're off again.
That is a right dinky dink of a kick there, and it's worked out well.
But our boys do well to regather.
I tell you what, if the boys fancy it and they are feeling brave, they should be playing wide here. They have a 4-on-2.
David gets involved. Chris Hennig tries the skibbity. He tried the skibbity. Skibbity dibbity. Duarte is off. The offload is good for Aiden. Aiden, he Arspista. He's under the stick. Aiden, what a drive! Coast to coast.
Dreamland in Deutschland.
Woo!
Let's go.
That was amazing from our boys. Chris Hennig with a skibbity. Duarte goes through. Great offload, great passenger play, great chemistry from our boys. That's what we want to see today. We love this.
I tell you what, Edo, if I wasn't 63 years old, I would be on my feet right now celebrating that.
And let me tell you, Fraser, if I went 86, I'll be gritting right now.
Damn, those were the days. Also interesting here, Eden seems to have used his seniority and perhaps captaincy to take over kicking duties from Chris here.
Can't blame him.
Hey, it's all about the stats. He's decided to take the kick that's 8 metres in front of the post. And he slots it.
So new score, 19-11. Our boys are definitely changing the momentum to their side. They are definitely making a statement, and I would add, what an impact coming from the bench.
Great impact there. And another thing I'd say is Nils does have his top off, and that would terrify me if I saw that as well. Perhaps Munich have been thrown off by seeing that rig.
It is something that you don't see every day, don't you, Fraser?
And I'm thankful I don't.
Unfortunately, I live with a guy.
What a lad.
But we play quick. Volley out wide. Good steps by Chris. Fraser. Damn, I like you so much, Fraser. I think you're playing. Aiden gets involved once again. What an impact he has brought to the game. But penalty to Munich. So our boys seems they're getting a little bit too eager.
A little rush of the blood to the head, but I have to say Aiden has had a fantastic impact.
Oh my God.
Him and David, I'd say so far, stars of the show in terms of impact subs. If they were my Six Nations impact sub, my lord, they'd be raking the points in right now. I wouldn't have come dead last. Oh, and that is quite a boo-boo there from Munich. They've kicked that out on the full over the dead ball line, so the ball comes straight back to where the penalty was.
That's a boo-boo indeed. You don't want to see your kicker pulling off something like that, but sometimes it happens. You have to push through and keep on playing on. So we have a good scrum from a good and interesting position here, run to kick kind of position. And let's see what our boys will do. Definitely momentum is on our side, especially coming off that poor kick. Am I not sure? Is time off? And if time is off, we're gonna stop the time of our clock as well. And we're back on. Scrum with 1880 put in. Let's see what our boys will do. Strong push from the 1880 pack. Valley brings it out wide. The kick is a cross-field one.
It's all about the bounce here, and it wasn't favourable.
So it's a line out to Munich.
Coming back to what we said in the first half, Edo, like the bounce of the rugby ball is unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Just like Niss's workouts.
And you can hear, I don't know if you can pick that up in the background, but the crowd are shouting at Nils to cover his rig up.
If that was straight.
The crowd really are picking up here. I think we're into the last 10 minutes or so, depending on what the referee's clock says. 8 points ahead, and it all to play for, really.
So once again, the momentum stays on our side. Poor throw by Munich. When the line out has been one of the strong points in today's game. So we got a scrum inside their own half. It's a good one. When Vince decides to carry, he carries high, but he makes meters. Good carry by Vince. They want to be center. Rudolph.
Lovely carry.
Another strong carry by him. But he gets penalized for holding on. Come on, Rudolph. That long planes, mate. You know you have to do it. Come on.
Rudolph, who left just before the Christmas break, weighing at 80 kilograms, returned at 110. Quite a transition for a winter off season. It would suggest he did have a good Christmas.
Definitely better than mine, Fraser.
That seems personal and deep. Are you okay?
Let's not go.
Okay.
Let's not get into details, please. So we get penalties for holding on. It's a bad throw once again. So we We regather the ball.
Big moment for
It's a
Rudolph.
messy one. Off the ricochet, Rudolph carries.
Good ball placement this time.
We're looking to exit here with Chris Hennig at number 10. He decides to chip. Questionable decision.
Good
But the ball favors us. The ball bounce favors us. So we're on attack and volleys through at number 9.
Somebody stop that train.
Great rugby displayed by our boys. We retain the ball. It's a quick ball, has to go wide. The ruck perhaps was a little too slow.
I love it, run it straight, sucking the defenders. Oh, the Georgian setting people down for fun.
The Georgian meat pie eater
And creator.
and creator and baker.
Hey, just all round guy.
Let him cook.
Chris has gone for his 17th cross kick, and this one pays off!
Oh, Aiden once again
Incredible!
goes under the sticks.
Munich are mesmerised looking around them. They have no idea what just hit them.
And I can't think of anyone else that deserves it better than him.
Absolutely not.
What a performance, scores the doubles. And he's under the sticks once again, 24-11. What a turn of events in the second half of this game.
A great try, a great kick, some great foresight there from Chris. We had said it in the previous one, you need your wingers to gamble. It's all about that gamble. They need to predict what the 10 will do, and it's exactly what Aiden did. Seeing the red blur flying in front of me, I wasn't sure if Lightning McQueen had actually visited.
Aiden, all he was thinking was, let me bring this puppy down, and so he did.
Comms from the pitch there are, heads are high, and they're shouting a couple more minutes, there's more tries to get.
Roughly 5 more minutes to go. The score stands 26-11. All it matters if whether or not we're gonna see more tries depends on how much that our boys have in the tank, and the Munich lads as well.
Just referring to some of the boys that feature both for Munich and 1880, I can see Ollie Stein there, current 1880 player. He's crossed enemy lines on the bench of Munich, socialising with his former club.
David getting involved once again. He taps the ball, the penalty quick. So we're also gaining meters just by attacking once again. Chris Henny decides, let me take that 50-22. It is on. It's on like a Donkey Kong.
Begging for it,
The ball is not lucky. The bounce is not lucky.
and that is a spank.
Let's see he's amazing in broken play. Look at that. Look at him goose stepping. What's the call here?
Oh,
Scrum to 1880.
questions have been asked. My ref mic isn't actually working, so I can't pick up what the call was. But it appears to be a scrum for an unknown reason. Hopefully once I get these wires fixed, maybe perhaps the battery pack updated, I'll be able to hear what was said by the referee in the AR.
Hey.
What's up, Chad? They must ask questions.
Perhaps the referee loves to watch some structured rugby, and ball was out was the call. Not so sure about that, but the Munich boys play out wide. Penalty to Munich. They play quick. Advantage not 10. Rightfully so called.
Could argue that should have been a yellow to 1880 there if I'm being a neutral in that decision, but referee plays on, gives back 10 metres for the not retreating in the original penalty.
So attacking chance here for the Munich boys, but the kick is a poor one.
It's 2 from 2.
Unlucky by number 12. He's had a great first half. Carried the ball hard. Had a couple of line breaks.
I have to say, it could be an awkward bus journey back. I'm not sure a lot of boys would forgive for 2 penalties in their opponent's half kicked dead, back to back.
Well, I'll feel your pain, number 12. Don't you worry, Sunshine. Early push, perhaps from the Munich boys. We'll have a reset once again.
And body language does suggest a lot of tired bodies out there. A few people there on their 70th minute, nearly 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Some red skin on show as well, I have to say. I don't know if the sun cream was thought of in advance. Myself included.
So we reset once again. Strong scrum from our boys once again. The ball comes out clean. The chip over the top by Chris Henning is a sweet one. The bounce is unlucky. And number 26.
And as you say, it was a
Munich
strong scrum there. Definitely something that we should have capitalised more on.
Great coverage of that kick. He carries hard.
Shot. I tell you what, that Munich player had a double barrel shotgun loaded and he let that go.
So we're going back to that. Oh, the ball went out. They're playing the line out quick.
That's a forward pass.
And the pass is forward. Yeah, the boys are definitely tired out there. The heat is not helping. Roughly 1 minute ago. The time is off once again.
Something to take into consideration here, Edward. We've done it many times ourselves, but the travel to and from München is rather lengthy. You can take around about 4+ hours depending on your mode of transport. But it's a long day for the boys. I would guess they must have left 7 this morning,
yes.
this morning, to get down here, and of course they then have to play the game on this beautiful sun-shining day, and then what looks like take the loss and take it on the chin and head back home. And
showed some great rugby today also at times. Great rugby at times. So, but yes, like you said, Fraser, it's an odyssey, that trip, and it's definitely, it most definitely has taken a toll on the Munich players' legs. But they showed what they can do today, and they should be proud of their performance.
Absolutely. You'd imagine 1880 do go on to win this game, but Munich, as you say, can hold their heads up high, chuck on their lederhosen, and have a few ales on the way home.
The kick by Hennig is long, and I think he finds another great kick.
But the referee is having none of it, for some weird reason.
The referee has gone back to the advantage, but it's a 50-22, and rightfully so. We go back to where the ball has gone out. The lineup will be 1880s. Let's see if our boys can score a try before the end of the game.
Interesting stuff. I don't think the referee has too much idea of what is going on right now. From our opinion.
And he's gone back again. Fraser, what's going on?
From what it looks like from us, it looked like it was a clean 50-22, which would then suggest 1880 get the ball in the opponent's half. However, the referee brought it back for a penalty, so one can only imagine that they think that 1880 brought the ball back into their own half prior.
And look, this is a unusual piece of refereeing, I would say.
I would say so.
The 50-22 kick by Chrissy was a great one. The territorial gain was definitely greater than what it is now. give the ball that 50-22.
I would say so. I mean, I've been teaching Chris that for so long, how to hit the ball so sweet off the foot to get the 50-22, and you know, he puts exactly what I told him into action, what I taught him, and unfortunately he doesn't get the rewards.
The line-out throw is a poor one. Munich regathers the ball. The handling skills are up to standard now, but our defense is physical, strong, and disciplined, it seems like.
Great work from Rudolph to disrupt, but unfortunately just a little too much.
The ball is a little too eager, but who can blame him? He's having a good impact.
Vince is offside for the 12th time this game. He's got to work back. And the card comes.
And the yellow card.
I don't want to turn around, Edo. You know, I hate to say it. I told you so, but the last penalty, I thought he was very lucky to get away without one. And this time, not so much.
Well said, Fraser, well said. Deserved yellow card. We had a repetitive, numerous number of infringements back to back, and the referee, rightfully so, has carded one of our players. This time was Vincent, the center wannabe. So good kick by number 12 today. This time, sorry, I apologize. This time. So they have an attacking occasion. The line throw is a poor one.
Again lost, but actually this could work out Munich's favour. I believe it has. An awkward situation in the corner.
Valley has literally passed the ball out of bounds, and it's a penalty to us. Oh, turn of events. It's a penalty to them. Exactly. Good call by the referee. Let's see if the Munich boys will score a last try and go back home on a high note.
There is huge space out wide here, but I just don't know if they have the lungs for this.
The passing law is low. Oh, out the tweeter, out the back.
Good lord, that deserved to play on.
That deserves to be on all over Instagram.
And there's another yellow card. It looks like the boys just want the game to be done and they want a breather. David's had enough meat pies for the day and he is off for the remainder of the game, joining Vince. Down to 13 men, 2 minutes to go. Can we hold out?
Great show of character by the Munich boys. Despite the loss, they're still playing full 80.
Oh, superb defence. Munich are just going for pick and goes, working in numbers, but 1880 are putting in a heroic defence, and that has resulted.
But it's knocked on,
and that could be full time.
It is full time. The referee has already whistled, and our boys win 26-11. Extremely performing second half, especially on the last 30 minutes of the game. What an impact from Aiden Dixon, the player coach. What an impact he's brought onto the field. What a game by David, the Georgian prop, the meat pie eater and baker.
And that would bring me to the question, Edo, whilst we wrap up our comms today and the beautiful game of rugby we just watched. Who would you have down as your man of the match this afternoon?
I was about to ask you the same question, Fraser, and that's why I would like to remark the fact that we're always on the same wavelength, me and you. I would say it's a tricky question.
Perhaps we narrow it down to two. I'm going to put two names in the hat here, and I'm going to say that it did come down to impacts from the bench.
Definitely.
And I think the two guys that put their hands up, we've talked about them many times, would be both Aiden Dixon and Big George and David. So I think between the two of them, it's a tough pick.
I would say that Aiden takes it, in my opinion.
In that case, Aiden gets it.
Because he's a player. He also coaches this team. He puts a lot of time, a lot of effort into this program, and why not rewarding him with a man of the match performance today?
And you could even put it down to some tactical genius by putting himself on the bench. And releasing that weapon in the second half.
100%. Great strategic thinking there by Aiden Dixon, and he's definitely the man of the match today in this game. Munich versus 1880, second team for the Bundesliga 2.
And thank you guys, and the stream will be ending now, but we'd love you to stay tuned. Next up is 16s. They kick off in roughly 17 minutes. There's going to be some new commentators, so you don't have to put up with our rubbish anymore.
Luckily for you guys.
Yeah, so, but if you want to tune back into more rubbish, we're back here at 17:30.
Thank you guys, thank you for watching. Keep them comments going, also for the next game for our 16s boys. And take care, we'll see each other soon.
Vielen Dank and Godspeed.